Is it possible to build a business working 20 hours a week, earning 20K a month? Well, I'm documenting my journey as I build my coaching business to 20K a month, working only 20 hours a week. And I want to take you on a journey with me. I'm going to share everything that I'm doing in my business, how I'm doing it, the things that I'm exploring, and the principles that I'm sharing. And I'm just going to share everything from behind the scenes and to things that I'm doing, things that I'm succeeding with, and things that I've failed doing. So I want to take you on a journey with me. This is episode 9 of my vlog and documenting series. And if you have not met me before, my name is Joseph. I'm a Christian entrepreneur documenting my journey, teaching you biblical principles from the Bible. Yes, principles from the Bible where you can actually build a business, a successful business following principles that God has laid out in His Word. And I want to be able to get that out to other creators, coaches, entrepreneurs who want to build a thriving business and partner with God. Today, I just kind of want to talk to you about full dependence on God, what it means to be fully dependent, and some scriptures that will really anchor what it means to trust in the Lord and to fully depend on Him. So today, I'm going to be building my business on Kajabi, getting everything on Kajabi. And this is a new platform that I'm diving into. So I'm really excited for this because it's going to be really, really fun to focus on getting everything just under one platform. So that way I'm not focused on one platform over here, another platform over there, and just paying for all these different platforms. With Kajabi, you're able to have a newsletter, automations, sequences. You're able to sell digital products, courses, coaching, communities, and paid newsletters. Like you can do literally everything. So I'm really excited for that. Today, we have a lot to do. We're going to focus on getting everything established on Kajabi. And I'm just going to kind of take you along with me. And at the same time, I'm going to just share some principles about building a business with God and what it actually takes. While I get some coffee, I'm going to share with you one of the biggest principles that I have to follow in my life and in my business and that I think will benefit you. And you already know what it is. You've heard it a million times. It's quoted so often, but it's Proverbs 3, 5, and 6. And it says, trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding, but in all your ways acknowledge Him and He will make straight your paths. This is really important, right? Because as believers, we have to trust in the Lord no matter what, and in every area of our life. Why? Because He is a good shepherd. And when we trust in Him, it means that we are believing that He's going to lead us down the right paths, right? A shepherd is someone who takes care of his sheep. And as a shepherd, you have the responsibility of guiding and leading your sheep. Whenever they're lost, what do? You go and get them. And so sheep have to depend on their shepherd, right? And I learned recently how sheep, whenever they're bothered by anything, there's usually four reasons why sheep are not able to rest, and they won't rest until the shepherd has dealt with those things. And so what does that mean for you? It's about dependence. It's about relying on your shepherd to provide and care for you. And the shepherd knows exactly what you need when you need it. And so Proverbs 3, 5, and 6 is really a practical thing. You have to trust the Lord. Like you have to fully depend on Him. When you're building your business with God, it's about seeking Him and consulting with Him. It's about not looking at the exterior things like the finances. It's not about the clients. It's not about, the physical things that you can see. It's truly about walking with Him and letting God take care of those things. When you pursue Him and you trust Him and you diligently seek Him and delight in Him, He's going to provide for you and He's going to make a way. And remember that what is meant for you will find you. So even if you think it's impossible for you to build your business, for you to get that first or next client, wherever you are in your business, it will come to you because every good and perfect gift comes from the Lord. And we see that in John 3:27 and James 1:17. And so it's really about trusting the Lord and walking with Him. So this is something I've been learning, and it's been a long, long journey. Let me tell you, I have been struggling for many years when it comes to trusting the Lord in my business. And I didn't really learn that there were principles in the Bible that you could follow until 2020. And so my life completely changed when I started following those. So I want to share those with you and just teach you how you can start following these scriptures and the principles behind it, and start living a life and creating a business that glorifies God and serves a lot of people. Right now, I'm about to get started on Kajabi and start my account. And I'm just gonna kind of show you what I'm doing or talk about what I'm doing, and just to share some of the best tips and practices for building an online business that you can automate, that you can follow scripture with, and build a lifestyle business, because that's what we want. That's why we get into business. We want a business that gives us that freedom, that luxury of time and location freedom, financial freedom. And not only that, it allows us to serve people at a high level and build generational wealth. And so we'll talk a little bit about that. But right now, I'm about to get into some work. So let's dive into that. Right now, we are focused on creating our email sequence so that when we have new subscribers that opt into our lead magnet, we have a sequence that nurtures, gives value upfront with nothing to sell. But then what it does is we're going to focus on funneling them down to our offer, whether it's a digital product or a coaching offer. In my case, it's going to be my coaching offer because I'm really focused on getting that out there. So I'm going to write some emails here, and then I'll just kind of talk about, the value in that and why that's so important, and then some ideas you can use for your own offer, for your own emails, and how you would go about that. So I'm just kind of sharing what I'm doing and seeing how that works. I've created some sequences before, and I felt like they were super valuable. So I'm gonna get into work and do that right now. Good morning, it is day 2 of the vlog, and it is currently 7 a.m. and we just finished all of our prayers and Bible reading and business meeting with God. So we're about to jump into some work here. I had a very busy day yesterday. I didn't finish filming because it was crazy. But let me say, we got a lot done on Kajabi. We built our business on Kajabi. We have our community built. We have our first member in there. We have our coaching program built out, but I have to bring it to the Lord and talk with him about it, and really just see what he thinks about it and the structure of what I'm doing and how I'm packaging my offer. So I have that created. So we're gonna go over that today. I'm gonna go over that with the Lord. But for you specifically, I wanted to talk to you about something that I came across today in my meeting with the Lord. And it was specifically about something that I think needs to be said. So, yes, it's about fighting your battles. I talked about yesterday how we have to be dependent on the Lord when we're building our business. But let me tell you, building a business as a Christian is spiritual warfare times 100. Like, when I'm telling you, there is so much spiritual warfare for you as a believer who's going into business. And it is frustrating because you get attacked left and right, and you get these curveballs all the time. And so when it comes to fighting your battles, you obviously have to depend on the Lord, right? The scripture says to cast your burden on the Lord and he will sustain you. That was in Psalm 18, verse 20, I believe. And so you have to not only depend on him, but you also have to be strong in your faith, and you have to fight your battles. So what that means is come with faith like David did when he was fighting Goliath, right? He was totally convinced. He believed in himself, and all he needed was one stone and his little slingshot, and defeated that giant. In this season of your life, I want to encourage you to come with absolute certainty, total conviction, and total faith that you are going to defeat that giant that is in your way right now. If it's finances, if it's struggles in your business, if it's something personally, like if you're married, if it's something in your relationship, if it's leadership, whatever it is, defeat that giant with total conviction, with wisdom and reliance on the Lord. And so the Lord reminded me of this morning, and so I just felt like this was a perfect conversation for us today, because we struggle with battles sometimes and we need to just have that faith. I'm reminded every single day to keep my faith and to trust in the Lord. So I hope that finds you well. Today we're gonna focus on building the rest of our business on Kajabi, setting up automations. I have a to-do list, which is a pretty hefty to-do list today, as far as like getting things ready for Kajabi, building out my lead magnet, and just kind of getting all the little things set up. So we're gonna do that today, and I'm gonna take you along and I'm gonna share some things with you throughout the day, but it's not gonna be too crazy. So let me know down in the comments, what kind of content are you hoping to see from me? Because I really wanna make sure I deliver that for you. Well, while I am documenting my journey and building my business, I want to also educate and inspire and help you solve any problems you have. So let me know down in the comments. We got a lot of work done today. I am ready to just kind of edit some videos. Actually, I'm gonna edit the video you're watching right now, but we got a lot done today. I'm very proud of it. We worked on some emails for our email sequence so that when we have new people getting our lead magnet, we have a sequence that would nurture them and just kind of provide that extra value. So I'm really excited for what we have so far. I have some things that I'm working on and moving forward so that I can possibly launch on November 7th. Why? Why the 7th? I have no idea. But you know what? I'm going to talk about it with the Lord and just see what we can do to launch and get our business out there. I do have almost 100 people on my email list that I'm going to start sending some emails to warm them up, and then just build the hype around this offer and then put it out there. So I'm going to do some editing, and then I'm just kind of wrap up my day. It's been a very, very busy day, and I'm very, very pleased with it. So I'll see you tomorrow. All right, today we are gonna have a good day because we are gonna focus on building our community in Kajabi. So it's gonna be really interesting how that goes, because obviously I'm still learning and growing with this, and I have to start putting things together so that I can build this community out, so I can start inviting members, people who are paying for my program. So this is gonna be fun. Today we're gonna spend some time doing this and just kind of moving forward, getting everything in Kajabi. I already have a bunch of email sequences set up. I have some landing pages set up, some automations, and I'm gonna work on some offers and just kind of set this up so it runs really well. That helps me to generate sales and generate leads. And so I'm excited for this. It's gonna be fun, it's gonna be challenging, and we're gonna see where this takes us.
5 weeks. My program is like 12 weeks, so I would do 12 weeks, hit next, and then the title will be 12.
We finally got our community finished. I think everything's pretty much laid down. Like the foundation of everything is just laid out, and we have everything put together. So that way, when I do have somebody come in, they have instructions, announcements, and all that other stuff. So we're solid, we're getting there. So I'm going to now edit this video. So we're gonna wrap this up today. I wanna thank you for watching. And if you found it helpful, be sure to subscribe to the channel and give this video a thumbs up so that we can push this video out there, and comment down below if there was anything that just stood out to you and what it is that you're doing in your business as you are growing and becoming that person. So I wanna thank you for being here, and I'll see you in the next video.